Anyway, what's funny, so my home life is great. I'm getting along great with my wife. I'm getting along, kids are awesome. Everything's great at home. The balance of life. If that's going to be good, something has to be, like, fucked up, to fix it. It sucks, my home life is great, but what sucks is the people that raised me. It's not a good situation now, aunts and uncles, everybody getting older, people dying, people getting diseases, Like recently, somebody I know got diagnosed, with dementia, which is, it sucks, but there's nothing you can do, What do you do when somebody has dementia? What can you really do? You just be nice to them, right? They repeat a story. You just act like it's the first time they said it. You know what I mean? You don't sit there looking around the room like they're fucking doing this again. Jesus Christ. What is this, Groundhog Day? You think he's gonna change the ending? I mean, good Lord. I don't give a fuck. He's not gonna remember me saying this, right? No, you don't do that. You just act like it's the first time they said it. They repeat a question. You just act like it's the first time they asked it. You are nice to people with dementia unless they're the president of the United States, at which point, you can go off. Look at you guys. People applauding that somebody has dementia. How fucked up is that? Not 30 seconds ago when I said someone in my family got diagnosed, you guys were you could hear a pin drop. And you had empathy, like, oh no, maybe you know somebody that has it or whatever. Oh my God, it's terrible, I know what you're going through. Second you put a blue or a red tie on it, fuck that old man! Fuck him! I'm glad he's gonna die! Yeah, still applauding. It's fucking... What is wrong with us? We're fucking out of our minds. People aren't gonna take the vaccine, but they'll take Ozempic, right? Well, Ozempic's my choice. No, it wasn't. They poisoned the food supply and you fucking ballooned up and now you're jamming that in and then they're gonna wheel you in. It's not. You're a money-making vehicle. Anyway, if Joe Biden, here's the funny thing, if Joe Biden wasn't a politician, if he wasn't famous, if he was just some random old guy sitting by himself in a diner, repeating himself, there's nobody with him. You would have empathy for him, going like, oh my God, is there anybody with that guy? Oh, I mean, that is really dangerous. Who's gonna help him out? How's he gonna know he already had pie? He could eat himself to death, right? Second he's a Democrat or a Republican, you're just like, fuck you, old man, you're losing your mind. You're going crazy. You already said that. You already said that. You already said that. I love that shit. You know what's funny is I don't think anybody joins the Klan anymore, That's like your great-great-great-grandfather's hate group, I don't like blacks or Jews or fucking queers. I feel like they're still on horses, Just a bunch of old, ugly white guys just riding around. Hey, God made me in his image, and Jesus look like me, he fucking good guy. You know what's hilarious about Jesus? You know what I learned about this guy? In North America, he's white. He's like almost as white as I am. But the closer you get to the equator, the more he starts looking like Lenny Kravitz. You notice that? Anyway, yeah, nobody joins the Klan anymore, As a white person, you don't want to join the Klan, right? You want to join a younger, hipper, white nationalist group, right? Like the neo-Nazis or the Proud Boys, with their little fades, and their little okey-doke thing. They stick their pee-pees through or whatever the secret handshake is. I don't know. I don't pretend to know these things. Or maybe you just want to be that random, get-off-my-lawn, racist white dude. You know that guy? The patriotic guy? You know that guy? He dresses every weekend like it's the 4th of July. Everything he has the American flag on it. There's a bald eagle on the shirt, the Declaration of Independence down this sleeve, Thomas Jefferson's nuts, Mount Rushmore right back here, God's, freedom ain't free, you don't like it, go fuck yourself, and all that. Then you got the giant pickup truck with the huge American flag hanging off the back. That's my favorite. The giant American flag off the back, like we don't know what country we're in. Like, just in case you forgot, you're in America. Neat, neat. You know what's funny? Recently, I did a gig up in Canada, right? We landed in Calgary, and we're driving to me and Kenny are driving to the hotel, and I saw a guy up there. He had a giant pickup truck with a giant Canadian flag hanging off the back, and I was so relieved. You know, I was like, thank God. I thought only we had that fucking idiot in our country. Evidently, he's everywhere. Which is hilarious to me, because that means there's a guy in England right now with a giant British flag hanging off the back of a scooter, just riding around like, wah. Right, you're in London, you silly cunt. Meet me. Brexit, you fucking yank. Right? I don't know, that just blows my mind, you know. It's like, it's 2024. All of these people got in trouble, got canceled and shit, you know what I mean? Never came around to the Klan. None of those groups ever got canceled. But if you said in 1992, hey, nice titties, comes back to bite you in the ass 30 years later. That's the question I've been asking when I'm on the road. Like, here's a question I have. Why do you think the Klan, it's 2024, right? Why do you think the Klan still exists? Racist? I'm not saying what they are. Racist! Why do you think fat people exist? Eat too much. Are they all gonna be this easy? You know what the funniest answer I got? I go, why do you think people are still in the Klan? 2024. And some guy yelled out, he goes, something to do. You know, we all got our things. Some people are into bowling. Some people like to draw. Some people like to blow up churches with innocent people in there. I mean, it's, you know, it's all, you know, whatever your trip is. You know why they still exist? You know why, right? Some people go, well, you know, it's a First Amendment issue. It's a freedom of speech. We have this wonderful thing in this country, for white people only, called freedom of speech. I mean, they have to be allowed to join these groups. They have to be allowed to march down the street with semi-automatic weapons, chanting the N-word, trying to create a race war on the internet, okay? They have to be allowed to do this. If they are not allowed to do this, it's a slippery slope. Next thing you know, there goes the town pool. So, you really have to be careful about censorship. You name one other fucking race that can do that. Yeah, no, I'm telling you. The reason why they still fucking exist is because they don't fuck with white people. That's basically it. If they did to white people what the fuck they've done to black people, how long do you think that stupid fucking group would have been around? Maybe 5 weeks, because it was the 1800s and it took a month to get across the state to get to those idiots. And they would have mowed them down with the first machine gun that was the size of a fucking cannon. And that would have been fucking it. No, you don't believe me? Do you remember 9/11 when those brown people knocked down those 2 perfectly good white buildings? My people lost their minds. Kill all those motherfuckers! Blow up that whole side of the plant! Anybody with a brown shirt, get the fuck out! Yeah, the exact same people. If the Klan or Proud Boys does some fucked up shit, what is the best we have? The most liberal of my people, what's the best we got? Oh my God, that's terrible. Can you believe that? Oh, what is wrong with people? I mean, I just don't get it. God. I don't pretend to pay attention. I am an old man at this point. I don't watch the news. You know, people who watch the news fascinate me. They're always eyebrows up and like freaking out. You're like, oh yeah, all right. You just want to walk around in fight or flight mode your whole fucking life? This is what's happening. And there's plastic in the cereal, and then it's going into your children, and then there are going to be little plastic people. Is there any sort of solution? No, just this information. Walk around with this. Enjoy your work day. Yeah, I don't pay attention to shit. I don't know what's going on, right? I feel like that. I mean, I kind of know what's going on. Like I know Gaza Strip, that's still going, right? Yeah, all right. Okay, that's going on. Well, did you pick a side? Who deserves to live more, right? I hate that shit.
Well, these kids, they more line up with their foreign policy than these kids over here.
And I don't know. I don't know. How the fuck is war still legal in 2024? Can you explain that to me? Like, I don't want these Oprah Winfrey applause breaks. Stop doing that. I'm just asking the question. All right? I mean, as a comedian, I can't call a fat fuck anymore. All right? Even if he took my last slice of pizza and is denying it with pepperoni on his breath, I can't be like, you fat, man-titted cunt. I know what you did. Own up to it. Everybody's like, all right, well, he took your pizza, but that's like no reason to body shame. I mean, It's like, yeah, it is. I can't get the fucking pizza back. At least I can make him feel bad about himself. All right? Yeah, I'm not allowed to do that, but it's still socially acceptable to shoot a missile in the general direction of somebody you're upset with. You're like, dude, there was like kids over there. This is my favorite response. Well, you know, they're using kids as human shields. It's like, well, you gotta work around that. Jesus Christ, if I'm mad at my neighbor and I want to beat the shit out of him, but he's holding a baby, right? I wouldn't come in and try to punch him through the baby. Yeah, you go in, you know, you throw a hook, you sweep the legs. You do it on the lawn so the baby bounces off the grass, all right? There's fucking rules to this shit. I do think it's hilarious that college kids are all freaking out, you know, fucking supporting the Palestinians. How dare the Israelis do what our country has been doing for 20 years? What the fuck? You don't do that shit, we do. Oh, you didn't like that one, did you? That was a little too close to home? All right. Well, I know. We're liberating people.